Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I wanted to talk to you guys about some of the things that we can incorporate in our daily life to be able to focus better while we are at work. Mid 2022 was when most of us started returning to work on a regular basis, and with over 2 years of work from home, most of us have gotten used to the mundane nature of it. Work from office can seem very exciting, but it also comes with its own challenges. But by doing some of these things, you may find it easy to work. I go to work every single day of the week, at least I try to. If not, I go at least 3 days a week. For me, waking up to a bright day or a bright room always sets the tone for the day. I always ensure to get some sunlight in the morning and finish off my morning chores diligently. I do this to reflect on the day that's gone by and how I can make my new day better. For me, anytime is tea time, but especially first thing in the morning. The importance of selecting your morning drink to hydrate your body after a night's sleep cannot be underestimated. There are a number of reasons why tea should be your go to drink for a morning wake up, but whether it's a cup of coffee or chai, whatever hits your dopamine, choose that. Mine is always chai. Contrary to the belief that checking email first thing in the morning can hijack your attention, I believe it can actually do quite the opposite if you have to head to work. Ending up at work and then checking your mailbox can be worse. So, you better skim through your emails before you get to work so that you're prepared to tackle any responses that may require your special attention. This also allows you to be on top of who is or who is not going to be in the office, any new meetings that you need to be aware of, and any other information on who is on PTO, etc. So I always make it a point to check my emails before I head to work. Have you heard of this theory where people were actually dressing up while they were working from home and it increased their productivity? I think that's great. I feel like dressing up can make you more productive because we wear different kinds of clothes for different activities in our life. Dressing up for the occasion puts you in the right frame of mind for the task or the event. Putting on a nice pair of running shoes gets you into exercise mode. A suit or tie or a formal setup shifts your focus to getting your work done. Wearing sweatpants for work, even if you're working from home, can really slow you down since your comfy clothes put you in the mood to sleep and rest. Choosing the right outfit for each activity in your life can improve your performance. So I always like to dress up a little bit before I go to work. After getting to work, setting up your space is key to make distraction free use of your space. Some ways to develop the most productive desk setup are: keep only the things you use daily within reach. Hide other supplies and tools strategically behind your monitor or your desk. Clear any cable clutter with other kind of tiles or other tools. You can consider a standing desktop setup, but I'm lucky that I have this two-in-one setup at work. If you like your desk decked up like I do, then deck it up to your taste. I do have a lot of stuff on my desk, but these are things that remind me of my older work days, some of my friends. So, this is what keeps me going. But I like everything organized, which is why I keep setting my desk as soon as I get to work. Using a keyboard or a mouse for enhanced ergonomics. I do not use a keyboard as much, but I definitely cannot do without a mouse. If you're a plant person, keep a plant to keep you positive. And accessorize strategically for a more organized flow, like pen, books, paper, iPad, etc., whatever you may need. After I've set up my desk, I attend my morning calls and then take a short break for some snacks or fruits. Making a to do list. Let's face it, the items on a to do list can really add up quickly, and it can be challenging to find the motivation to accomplish everything you set out to do that day, especially when you have to go to work. Having a written plan of action can increase your productivity. After you make your to do list, choose two or three key tasks and then put them at the top. Then rank the rest of the items in order of importance. This allows you to tackle urgent tasks when your brain is fresh and your energy levels are high. Like that one email you had to respond to from morning, you can tackle that first and then handle the rest of the things that you discussed in your meeting or in day before's meeting that is of low priority today. You can tackle that later. Focus on similar tasks. As hyped as multitasking is, jumping from one type of thinking to another is actually very tiring. Try to pick similar tasks, group them together, and do one at a time. This makes transitions smoother, and you may get a lot more done by not jumping from one type of task to another. Despite what you may think, multitasking is not more efficient or more effective, especially when you're having trouble staying focused, especially when you're at work and there's people coming in and going and you have to socialize and speak with them. Some studies have also proven that human brain's structure is not capable of multitasking and works much better while focusing on a single task at a time. Working on multiple tasks simultaneously also comes with a cost, whether it's a reduction in productivity, performance accuracy, or speed. While you get started with your core work, it is important to eliminate any sort of distractions, especially when you have to get on one SME calls, when you have to build something from scratch, or when you have to brainstorm to do something new. This is also important if you work in neighborhood workspaces. You can eliminate distractions by probably moving to a quiet area, turning off notifications on your phone, or turning off your phone altogether. Closing the door to your office if you have one. If you do not have one, you can find a focus room. Telling those around you to not distract you for a period of time, or simply plugging in your earphones and play calming ambient music or some white noise. Closing out of all of programs or apps that aren't essential on your computer. You can isolate yourself by doing any of these things. Practice the Pomodoro technique. I've spoken about this technique before in my Day in the Life of a Tech Writer video. If you've not checked that video, do check it out. This timing method helps you train your brain to stay on a task for short periods. Here's how you can work it out. Set your timer for 25 minutes and get to work. When the buzzer sounds, take a 5-minute break. Then set the timer again and get back to work. Once you've done 4 rounds of this, you can take a longer break, approximately 20 to 30 minutes. I'm not sure how this may work for others, but for a writer, this really works because it puts you in a pressure and also tries to push your thinking because you have to finish something in 25 minutes, and it really, really works for me. I feel like I work better under pressure, and if it works for you, nothing better than that. And while I'm practicing this Pomodoro technique, I also put a lock on my social media. My idea of brain has been checking Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok every 10 minutes. But while I'm practicing the Pomodoro technique, I try to keep them off. Several apps work for your phone, tablet, or computer. In addition to social media, some of these distraction busting programs also allow you to block online games as well as apps and sites like YouTube, Netflix, and even mail. You can use some of these blockers if you want to put a lock on your social media. All work and no play can be really bad for your productivity. Taking breaks is important, and also taking breaks can contribute to better problem solving. While it may seem counterintuitive, taking regular breaks can actually help you be more productive than working without stopping. Effective breaks can help to reduce your stress levels so that you're ready to refocus when you return to your work. Also, breaks provide for better workplace collaboration. It means bringing varied talents together, making a pool of different skills and knowledge. When more competent, experienced people are brought together, teams undergo a better problem solving approach. You kind of understand the big picture. Different people working together in collaboration with a team from different backgrounds will give you more chances to grasp the differences that they have. They definitely complement each other in various areas, and you can use this for betterment of your business. There is no better reward than increased collaboration in going to the office. If anything, you will still have the fruits of having a partnership that will still let you achieve a great deal. When you work on a single task, sustaining focus only gets harder the longer you work on that task. So, if you have a task that's going to take up a good chunk of your time, make sure to schedule regular breaks and give yourself the space you need to stay focused. When faced with a difficult situation, you might be tempted to keep pushing yourself to work on that task until you figure it out and find a solution. But complex problems require creative solutions, and the best way to tap in your creativity is to find those solutions. Giving yourself a break from that difficult task or discussing it with others who may have dealt with a similar situation. They may have a better solution for you. Like I said, there is nothing more rewarding than increased collaboration in going to the office. So, one of the last things to keep in mind to be focused at work, I would say be more mindful. Don't let your mind wander away from where it is supposed to be. We're not alone. Distracted thinking is common and something that we all experience, especially with working from home for over 2 years, then coming back to work where you're always surrounded with people. The experience can be a little bit daunting. However, some of these small things can help you focus and put the task in front of you at the top of your mind. That's where mindfulness comes in. Being mindful means maintaining moment to moment awareness of where you are and what you're doing, which is great news when trying to stay focused. By being mindful and recognizing when your attention starts to drift, you can actually quickly bring your focus back to where it needs to be. One last thought that I want to leave you with is learning to say no. Be clear and concise in your communication when saying no. Also, be confident. It's important to stand by your decision and not feel guilty about saying no to extra work or no to extra breaks. Often, when you want to say no, offer solutions. When you want to say no, offer suggestions for alternative solutions that can help to address the need for additional work. If you cannot make it for a break at a certain time, offer them another time saying, "Hey, I'm free at 4:30 instead of now. Can we do that?" All in all, be intentional with your time and energy and set realistic expectations for yourself. Happy focusing and happy working. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like this video, do give it a thumbs up and do not forget to subscribe to my channel. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.